Greetings, woman. I'm Andy, and I'm Josh, and welcome back to the Windmill for Corpses. Emily is the best. We all love Emily. It's a universal law. Emily is our most dedicated subscriber, who has been here since day one, always, unshaken, like a rock. Like the Rock. Yeah, only she's a lot more charming than that. And we absolutely have to do her suggestions. And among others, she has suggested Longing by Infected Rain. Now, I must give a little disclaimer. We may have heard this song once.
I haven't heard it.
We saw them live after they released the new album.
Oh.
This is from the new album, and it has a video.
Oh.
I would say the likelihood that they didn't play it among those songs is quite low.
Oh.
But I wouldn't know exactly for sure which one it was.
Oh.
So I'm curious if we'll actually recognize anything sound-wise. I mean,
Oh no.
Weaponizing, moving heaven on earth, agonizing the ultimate march, weaponizing, agonizing, weaponizing, agonizing, weaponizing. Who are you? Constantly trying to fight you from the future or you from the past. Who are you? Constantly trying to fight. Can't you see it's right here in the light? Longing for something you never had, something you pictured in your head. Longing for something you never had, something you pictured in your head.
let's talk. I like this. I like Postmortem better. I think Postmortem is probably my new favorite Infected Rain song, so it's hard to top that. But what makes this song basically is how they're intermingling electronic atmospheric parts with the chunk. Okay, that's basically what it makes it. And it's got this kind of creepy vibe, and that vibe really sinks in on the atmospheric parts, but it peers through on the heavy ones as well, because the vocals kind of keep that tone going through. So it's, and then there's also the video. So the whole thing is kind of just giving me this almost horror movie-ish kind of creepiness, but at the same time it's just a heavy jam. So it's really cool. And I actually got that for everything I checked out from the new album, also from Fighter and Postmortem and that they kind of went from this more like eerie cinematic sound.
Okay, so I get what you're after with the eerie cinematic stuff. I like that too. I think their style in terms of dynamics still doesn't work that much for me.
But the new songs are, I enjoy them better than I did their older stuff. The guy in the video is being followed by a gray self-teleporting mummy.
Yes.
And I'm gonna guess that the song is probably about like making up stories in their head and then trying to bring them to reality, because she's saying something about that in the lyrics now, like longing for something you never had.
Yeah, also said something like trying to answer questions that don't exist.
Yeah, and I'm gonna guess the dude in the video was having a fictitious relationship in his head with the person who kicked him out. And she was like, bro, wake up, reality call. Nothing's happening, go away.
I don't know if I'd go specifically for that.
I like to find interpretations to uninterpretable things.
I'd rather imagine it was an angry ex.
If it's an angry ex and you're knocking on her door, you're still delusional.
Yes, very. You don't go visit angry exes. It's a suicide mission.
We go. Okay, so the mummies started multiplying, walls started disappearing, and then he got in himself. This is way too wacky for me. I'm not gonna try to interpret the video anymore.
Okay, I do have a bit of an interpretation.
Okay, go.
And it links with what you said with imagining things that aren't there.
Mhm.
The guy he found was him. So he found himself. And that guy was painting some stuff. And I don't know if you saw, but throughout the video, all the scenes he was going through were then showed as paintings.
Yes.
So it's kind of like he went to confront the person that was attacking him with all the delusion, then the person was him, and then there was nothing there. So it's like, you're imagining bad things because you bad. That's what the video says. I have spoken.
That is our very elaborate conclusion to this very well thought out concept.
This you bad. Also, this band can play among zombies. Because yes.
I mean, I thought I had decided they were mummies.
Mummies are horizontal and white. These were upright and black.
They were mummified zombies.
Yes.
Okay.
We found common ground. We don't often do that.
I like what the drums were doing through the last part.
Yeah.
There were some pretty cool transitions in there. It got a little proggy. It still doesn't quite grip me.
Why?
I don't know. Why doesn't? There's no hook, you know, like the fish.
It's got the trunk.
I want to be a fish. I don't know. I think it's really chunky. I think especially on this album, the riffs are getting more dirty and like in your face, and they've gotten a bit more complex and intricate with how they structure everything. What I really found odd, like I didn't know what to make of it at first, was I don't know if you heard this kind of drilling frequency that kind of like modulated almost sci-fi. Like that had a really, really cool effect, but also made me go, yes. So I don't know what to make of that. Okay, I think we didn't talk about Lena at all. She scrams. Yeah, she scrams a lot. And she's got, on the new album, a bit more of a corrosive texture. She used to be a bit more shouty, I felt, on the previous ones. Maybe it's because this might be better produced. Maybe it's a change in style. I don't know. But I feel she's got a bit more energy and a bit more menacing. Also, she has no eyes in this one. Yeah, she had her face, the whole makeup looking almost like she had a mask or like really thick face paint or something like that, because you couldn't like see human motion, like wrinkles or expressions or stuff. It was very blank in a way. Well, there's a lot of that kind of hollow atmosphere coming on through the song and concept as well. It's very much this psychological, twisted sort of thing.
Yeah.
And that's also emphasized a lot by the atmospheric bits where her vocals are really well suited. I think that's probably the one thing I like most about her vocals. Yes. Sorry, Nancy? Yes. If you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. With bells on. Thank you very much for coming back. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at Windmill very soon. Of course, yeah.